Yo, what's going on, guys? Rob here from Showdown, and before I get into this next video, I want to thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. We're almost at 100,000 subscribers. Thank you for liking, commenting, watching the videos all the way through, showing some love and support. Listen, big things are coming, so just stay tuned. Hot takes of anime TikTok part 10. It's crazy. We're here already. Let's get right into it.
Alright, who's winning each? First round is Goku versus Giorno. Giorno with Golden Experience Requiem is putting Goku into a coma.
Alright, hold on. Because we've talked about this before. In the past, I had Goku winning until I really understood what Gold Experience Requiem can bring to the table. The fact that it can revert your actions down to 0, it can change your will to 0. But we also have to mention the fact that Goku's defenses are ridiculously high compared to the likes of a Giorno. We have to remember how powerful Goku is just standalone as a being. Now you look at the picture, that is Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku. So, do you guys think that Giorno has an attack in his arsenal that can take down Goku in that form? I don't think so. I think this would actually end up in a stalemate if I'm being honest with you. But let's see what he has to say.
Just like how Aaron PFPs put themselves into a food coma after each meal. Let's be real here. Giorno solos the entire Dragon Ball universe.
Oh, wait, hold on. Whoa. Whoa. The whole verse? Wait. Time out. First off, we have to recognize that Goku's not even the strongest in his verse. Let's just put 2 and 2 together. Goku is not even the strongest in his verse. You're telling me if I bring Grand Zeno, if I'm bringing the Omni King from Dragon Ball Super against Giorno, if I'm bringing in Whis, you're saying that Gold Experience Requiem can stop that? Can stop a technique that can... Oh, your universe is gone. Come on, man.
Goku. And speaking of Goku, Giorno is going to put Goku in an infinite death loop. And maybe out of those infinite realities, at least in one of them, Dragon Ball is actually going to be good. Because we all know that...
Yeah, depending on how it goes down. Because again, I don't know if Giorno has an attack in his arsenal that can damage Goku when he's in Master Ultra Instinct. I just don't think he has that.
Shit's pretty garbage and carried by nostalgia. Second round
Ooh, he taking shots at DBZ. That's crazy.
This is Deku. Now, I don't get it, what's with you Baki fans? You guys look at a guy, see that they're muscular, and all of a sudden think they can beat anyone.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Baki is powerful in his verse. But when you're talking about Deku, who has the black whip, I mean, I don't know what Baki's doing to Deku. I really don't.
Going by your logic, Jonathan from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure solos every verse. Deku will lay out Baki so bad, he will proceed to spread Baki's cheeks wide open and proceed to put his...
Oh my gosh.
Yo, around is Gojo versus Sukuna 20 Fingers, and Sukuna 20 Fingers has no feats. But if you're actually decently smart, you can figure out that everything in the Jujutsu Kaisen story is pointing towards Sukuna 20 Fingers being the strongest. And no, just because Gojo said he can beat Sukuna with 20 fingers doesn't mean he actually can. He was just being cocky. For example, a lot of Aaron PFPs say that they're better than me, but when in reality, they're just not. And narratively, it would make the most sense.
My man taking shots at Aaron PFPs. I don't know what's going on with that, but hey.
20 fingers to completely body slam Gojo once he returns. Last matchup is Sakura versus Itachi.
Okay, wait, before he goes into this, I see in the picture, because if we're talking about adult Sakura, we're taking Sakura from Boruto, this is a conversation, because we can talk about how Sakura's strength has already surpassed Tsunade, and Tsunade was able to crack a perfect Susanoo, so we know what Sakura can do. We've seen her box against Shin Uchiha in Boruto, and we've seen her healing techniques as well. Sakura is not a scrub when it comes to Boruto. I'm just putting that out there.
All the Itachi fans are going to be mad at me, yelling at me in the comments, saying how I've never watched Naruto, but Sakura is going to slam this man. Sakura has one of the highest...
Wait, Sakura slamming? Maybe. Let's see what's going on.
Genjutsu resistances in the entire Naruto series. And we know that Tsukuyomi won't work on her because Itachi revealed in the light novel that anyone with a strong connection to the real world can escape the Tsukuyomi. Amaterasu is too slow to work on her. His Susanoo won't be much of a factor since Sakura has the strength to break Susanoos. As for his Yara...
well, we have to remember the Itachi we were seeing in the anime was an unhealthy version of Itachi. So if we're going off of that version, I mean, I guess. But Itachi does have one of the best Susanoos in Naruto, hands down.
Mirror and his Totsuka blade, she can just avoid them pretty easily. They're not even omnidirectional, so she will have no trouble with that. So yeah,
Okay.
Itachi really has nothing to compare himself to Sakura.
For that last point, I would want to talk about at least the Izanagi and the Izanami just for a little bit. I think that if Itachi's able to use that, it would put Sakura in a compromising position. But strength-wise, I'm with him. Sakura does have a higher base strength than Itachi when we talk about Sakura and Boruto, hands down. Hey, wait, hold on, wait. So we're trying to find out who's more legendary. We have Goldie, Roger, All Might, and Hashirama. We all know the answer here, but let's see what's going on. Okay, All Might is kind of sitting at a calm like 70%, which is that's respectable. That's respectable. More. The cup should be overflowing. The cup, Goldie Roger's cup should be bigger. It should be overflowing. Come on. Okay. This is actually very solid. I don't have any complaints with this one. You have Goldie Roger sitting at kind of like a 95% full cup, which is respectable. I think the water should be going outside of the cup. Just talking about the Pirate King, I mean, listen, you already know what he brings to the table. We look at Hashirama's cup, it's kind of sitting at like a 90%, you know, the god of shinobi. We could talk about him founding Konoha alongside Madara and these things. So obviously Hashirama has his staple in the game as well. All Might, obviously, the #1 hero. It's just the way that All Might went out with the career-ending injury. It kind of left a little stain on his career for me. So I kind of agree with this. Goldie Roger should be the highest though, hands down. Alright, so Killua's running the gauntlet here. We have All Might, Deku, Sakura, Luffy, Sasuke, and Ichigo. Good luck. I don't know what he's doing, but let's see what's going on.
Alright, we have Killua running the gauntlet. What does he stop? His first opponent is All Might. All Might won't be able to keep up with Godspeed, so he slams All Might.
Ooh! Killua is slamming All Might? Oh no, wait, hold on. Speed-wise, I understand what you're saying. Power-wise and strength-wise though, if All Might catches Killua, maybe even twice, I don't know if Killua's getting up. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm not sure if Killua is getting up. When it comes to Hunter, a better matchup for All Might, I'm thinking about Chairman Netero. I'm thinking about people like Meruem. Killua is not ready yet. He's quick. Reaction speed, he's quick. But when it comes to the durability side of things, can Killua stay standing if he gets hit with the United States of Smash? The answer is no. So I don't even know if he starts.
Next up is Deku. Deku won't be able to keep up, so he slams.
Which version of Deku we're talking? Because that looks like manga Deku. Now, I don't know all of manga Deku's feats, but based off what I've heard, Deku's tough now. So I'm not sure about that one.
Next up is Sakura. She's fodder. He solos the verse.
Wait. Listen, if you want to say Killua beats Sakura, depending on which Sakura you're talking about, I'm okay. Depends on which Sakura you're talking about. But solos the verse? Solos the verse is crazy.
Next up is Luffy. Luffy won't be able to keep up with Godspeed, so Killua slams.
Wait, is he for real? Nah, he's trolling. He's gotta be trolling. He has to be trolling, bro. There's no way bro just said Killua slams Luffy. There's no way he just said he's gotta be trolling.
Next up we have Sasuke. He solos the verse.
Yo! Alright, let me find out. Ichigo? Let's see what's going on.
Then we have Ichigo. He solos the verse, and then he wakes up in the hospital bed next to All Might.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I knew he was trolling, bro. I knew. Listen, let's actually look at this gauntlet one time. Hold on. Alright, so obviously he agrees that Killua loses at All Might, and I completely agree with that as well. I mean, I don't know what he's doing when it comes to a United States of Smash. How's he getting up? Don't ask me. I don't have the answers.
These are the most pointless anime debates, all in my opinion. Goku versus Saitama, this is obviously a no-brainer. Like, there's still a few people latching onto the fact that they think Saitama beats Goku, but this argument mostly died down like a few years ago.
See, I would agree with you if I didn't just see an article the other day talking about how Saitama is going to be smacking people like Omni King and Whis just because the way his character is written, he should be able to destroy everybody. No feats were brought up in this article, by the way. No feats at all. So I still think people still have that conversation day to day, but you already know what the answer is, at least for me. You see in the picture here, you see in Master Ultra Instinct Goku. Until the day I see Saitama present feats on the level of a Master Ultra Instinct Goku, I'm not giving it to him, no matter what.
Momoshiki versus Kaguya. There are honestly some people that believe that Kaguya is superior to Momoshiki.
Yeah,
And there's
nah,
so many
Momoshiki got
implications
it.
and statements that state that Momoshiki is superior to Kaguya. The next one is Broly versus Jiren. The only argument I've seen a lot of Broly fans use is the fact that, they go off the narrative stating that every Dragon Ball villain is superior to the last one. In this instance, that would not be the case at all. Jiren has a lot more feats going for him, and he's just overall stronger than Broly.
So when it comes to Broly versus Jiren, that's actually an older debate we've had on this channel many times. I always go with Jiren until I see Broly really learn how to control his power. Because I do think when it comes to potential, that is where Broly outclasses a Jiren. But when we talk about where they are standing at right now, Jiren got it for me. He just controls his power way more. He was able to hang with a Master Ultra Instinct Goku, really going equal blow for blow. And if we even break down what Broly was doing against Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, we can see that even though they were shattering reality and things like that, Broly did not have control of his power. And I think that would be something that Jiren would be able to exploit, at least in the beginning, before Broly even powers up. So it's going to be a tough one for Broly for me.
Who trained the...
Oh, this is probably one of the hardest TikTok reactions I've ever had to do. Who trained the hardest on this list? You have Rock Lee, Vegeta, Zoro, Saitama, Asta, Netero, Deku, Goku. Damn. Let's see what's going on.
Hardest on this list, off rip, Zoro and the entire right side are out because they were natural freakish monsters. So let's...
Oh, wait, so you're eliminating the entire right side. I don't know if Netero's on that list. And if you want to say that they were naturals at their craft, so they didn't really work hard, I don't think those two go together, because you have to understand what Goku was doing. You have to understand what Vegeta, on the other hand, the fact that he's always trying to surpass Goku. I mean, listen, the hyperbolic time chamber, things like that, the gravity, I just don't understand how we could just eliminate the whole right side this fast. Netero is out in the mountain throwing punches. Saitama lost his hair. Like, I don't know.
It's coming down to Lee, Asta, and Deku, and I'm gonna give it to Asta because he got super strong and super ripped without having a teacher to get him there.
All right, so he says it's Asta because Asta didn't have a trainer, and for a large part of this conversation, you can bring that up, but there is a moment in time where we have to understand that Asta was actually blessed on the side of having anti-magic. The fact that he is arcane makes him so much more valuable than a lot of other Magic Knights out there. So that's just bottom line. Now let's look back at the chart. Rock Lee is a fighter in a series that completely favors ninjutsu and genjutsu users. Completely favors. I mean, when we're looking at the greatest taijutsu fighters in Naruto, there's only two that we can really point to. And that's Might Guy and Rock Lee, hands down. So the fact that Rock Lee had to make himself a formidable fighter in this series just means that he was training all while the cards were stacked against him, hands down. So I think Rock Lee is definitely top 3 in this conversation. Zoro, on the other hand, yeah, if you want to say Zoro trained hard, absolutely. But then when he met up with Mihawk, you can bring in the fact that Mihawk is literally the world's best swordsman in One Piece. At least that's what his title is. So as long as we know that he got trained by Mihawk, you could say that's a little cheese on Zoro's part. But I don't think that means that Zoro didn't work hard. That just means he had a little bit of a handicap. Now, when we look at Deku, we can obviously understand that he has One for All, which is one of the best quirks in My Hero. And we know that My Hero is really a quirk driven show, to the point where if you have a boo-boo quirk, you're done. I mean, what do you do if you're just a support class or something like that? I mean, there's nothing you can do if All Might or Endeavor or Shigaraki pulls up on you and your quirk is every time you blink, you clap your hands or something. I don't know. Like, that's just how crazy the quirks are. It's just wild. So obviously, Deku was blessed having All Might as his mentor. If I'm being honest with you, I probably would have to go with Chairman Netero. And And here's why. Netero went into the mountains, punching and meditating non-stop for a crazy amount of time, just to hone his Nen capabilities, just to really get in tune with his power, with his strength, in a series where he was severely outclassed. Because you're talking about people in the dark continent and things like that, beings that are so powerful, so blessed with their Nen capabilities, people that were given the ability to be specialists and whatever the case may be. Netero had to figure out a way to make himself one of the greatest in the show. And he really just went through, trained for years, all facial hair was growing on him, none of that mattered, and he was able to hang with Meruem. So I would probably give it to Chairman Netero, to be honest, because there was no handicaps, he had no help, it was all on him to make sure that he became the strongest of his time. Alright, wait, hold on. How many Naruto characters can Luffy beat? This is crazy. This is actually crazy because I mean, I already see 2 Kamui users. I see the 8 gates. I see Madara. Wow. All right, I want to see what this guy has to say because this is already tough.
He slaps Obito, Sasuke. Right?
Ooh, wait. He's going fast. He's going fast. Let's hold on for a sec. He slaps Obito. All I want to ask is, how is Luffy dealing with Kamui? That's a valid question. That's a valid question. I'm not saying whether he's right or wrong. I just want to know how Luffy's dealing with Kamui, because right now, off the top of my head, I can't think of an answer for Kamui, at least from Luffy's side. But let's see what else he's saying. Oh, he said he slapped Sasuke too? I disagree. But let's keep going.
Rock Lee, Pain.
Rock Lee gets bodied. Rock Lee, I'm not worried about Rock Lee at all.
Struggles with Naruto, but he beats Naruto, beats him.
Whoo! Pain and Naruto are just getting brushed off like they're light. Alright, so you guys already know how I feel about the whole Naruto versus Luffy debates. I do want to see how Luffy looks towards the end of Wano, because that would provide some context to the hockey feats that I constantly bring up when it comes to this matchup right here. But Pain is another conversation. Can Luffy win? Now, this does come down to Conqueror's Haki just a little bit for me, because when we talk about Conqueror's Haki, we can say that the 6 paths that are present, Luffy can literally break them down with Conqueror's Haki. He can use Ryo Haki to get through certain techniques, but on the flip side, the fact that all of the 6 paths can communicate with each other, and then they also have combo techniques, and they're able to summon and then remove souls, and then use Shinra Tensei. I mean, the way that the 6 paths work together, they were able to destroy an entire village. That's not light. And then Nagato was fighting a 9-Tails Naruto with just one of the paths. So we have to understand that as well. Now, if we're talking about Luffy fighting just the Diva path that's in the picture right here, Luffy would stomp him. But if we're talking about all 6 paths, it would be a very interesting battle, because that really comes down to what you think Conqueror's Haki can do to the remaining paths of Pain. Now, Naruto beats Luffy currently. We have to see more from Luffy. At least that's what I'm going with.
Beats Madara, beats Minato, beats Kakashi, beats my god. And then he wakes up.
Yo, what is with all these trolls, man? I was just about to go in. Alright, so we can go back to the chart now. Alright, so right now he's basically saying that Luffy doesn't beat anybody on this list. I do think that Rock Lee is getting packed up by Luffy. Might Guy, you can make a case, because if Luffy is just able to outlast him running out of chakra, because we know the type of impact 8 gates has on your body. Might Guy was literally breaking his bones while he was fighting against Madara. So all it really would take is Luffy to survive a couple of attacks from Might Guy, and Might Guy would end up tiring himself out. It would just be a battle of attrition, and I do think that Luffy would be able to at least get through that. For all the rest of them, you have the Kamui, you have 9-Tailed Jinchuriki everywhere. You just have, it just looks disgusting. I mean, the only one is Pain, and that's if he's only fighting the Diva path. But if it's all 6 paths, I mean, that's just crazy. It depends on what you give Conqueror's Haki, like I said earlier. Alright, so you guys let me know down in the comment section below which TikToks you agree with, disagree with. Again, I really appreciate you guys for always showing love and support to the channel. We are almost at 100K, man. Big things are on the way. Just stay tuned. And with that, I'll see you next time. Peace.